This is a very sad day for us car enthusiasts. Okay, this is one of the bigger trucks that we saw earlier. The wheels are rustic. Okay, so there's a rear differential on this truck. You can see that kind of blob thing in the middle. That's the rear differential right there. And that's fine. But I don't know what's going on up front here. Like, I don't know if you see the axle just going through that exhaust pipe. Yeah, because the silver here is the exhaust pipe, because I think this kind of baffle thing is the catalytic converter, and this is wait how does that work? Okay, so that's not exhaust, that's just the crankshaft going all the way to the back, but it's got a weird thing in the middle. Okay, like I understand the crankshaft, but there's a bunch of stuff on it. Part of it's square. This engine block is kind of weird. So you can see here, this is this square block here looks like it should be like the transmission, but it's really far up front for a transmission, I will say. Actually, no, this is probably, I can say this is probably kind of normal, but why is the crankshaft going through the front axle? Also, why is the front axle this like dinky little thing that's like barely bigger than the supports next to it? Let's look at the suspension up here. I think you can see that there is a solid bar for the suspension. Hang on, let me see if I can. Oh, the sheep. Hello, sheep. Let me see if I can get the camera in to get a little closer here. Let me move the camera over. Move the camera. Let's zoom in on this. This truck, this Humvee, has a solid bar for suspension, and I think that's bad. I think that would suck for anyone riding inside it. Anyway, so back to here, we're looking at the... Okay, sheep, I need you to get out of the way for a second, please. You are adorable, thank you. But let's have a closer look at this thing, because I finally figured out how to do this. So you can see that there's the crankshaft, and the way that it goes in is very strained into the engine case, but the axle of the wheel is going through this crankshaft. Also, it looks like a straw, which is kind of funny to me. We have, so I guess this thing is exhaust, or is this copper looking pipe the exhaust? But the exhaust, wait, hold up. If this little round copper pipe is the exhaust, then we're looking at, why is it going into the differential? Oh dear, are you pumping your exhaust gas into your differential? It's like a turbo, you know, it's like a turbocharger on an engine, but you're putting air into your differential like it's an air brake on a truck or something like that.
What's that?
I don't know. Anyway, I don't see any exhaust port, so I'm just going to assume it's like coming out of the top of the hood, like a lot of like Jeep style vehicles do, especially ones that need to go amphibious. I do think it's kind of weird that, you know, maybe I shouldn't question it. Yeah, a solid suspension is very wrong. You know, I think the solid suspension is why this car flipped over in the first place. Like imagine trying to corner in a car with solid suspension. You know, like there's no no bounce back, and you just turn a little too far and the car just like and goes on its side. You know, like, and SUVs already have really high what's the thing? High center of gravity. That's what it is. They have really high center of gravity. And yeah, I think this was operator error. I don't think the Landbreakers did this. Landbreakers did nothing wrong.